Western Conference's best. It's the Pacers and the Houston Rockets in the second night of a backup night. For Indiana, the usual 5-week.
But you try to take advantage of the fact that they get off to a good start and try to figure out where the Pacers go from there.
Şengün, Thompson, and Brooks did not play in their 9-point loss at Oklahoma City. The Rockets gave up a season-high 137 last night. Şengün scores.
Star kind of player, very talented. He's a guy that really knows how to play. I say he's like a poor man's, believe it or not, he's a poor man's Joker.
And they'll try to draw him outside. That's a missed three by Turner. And here come the Rockets.
The thing you got to remember about the Rockets, ladies and gentlemen, they are athletic, they will run, and they can cover space very quickly.
They are without Fred VanVleet. He is out with an ankle sprain. And the Pacers, oh, there's a late call play last night for Houston. He scored 18 points, had 6 rebounds.
I think Shay's had this year, I think he's had 450-point games. And if you're that way, you got a better than average chance to win offensive.
Rick Carlisle, year number 8 with the Pacers, his 23rd overall, and you saw Ime Udoka trying to get Houston into the playoffs for the first time in 5 years. Jabari Smith hits a 3, and it's 6-0 Houston. And 8 rebounds.
He's been out too, but he had been hurt. I think that's a great tendency, in my opinion, to start to the basket and look to pass it. In order to be effective, really effective, you got to look to score, then pass if you have to.
Green gets inside and scores again. Back in November, Tyrese Halliburton, it was one of his 10 games in single digits. He had just 4 points in Houston against the Rockets.
But he can get well defended against this team. They've got 3 guys that can really guard him with length.
Nembhard hits a 3.
That keeps it going, because that means that you can't help when Tyrese is going to the basket, at least not off Nembhard.
Pacers, the last 3 games, averaging 18 threes, shooting 46%.
Will help. This is bully ball otherwise. I'm telling you, that's offensive foul. It's bully ball. It's called for the offensive foul.
Dillon Brooks, a member of that Canadian national team, as Halliburton jumps it up, it's off, and is rebounded by Green. In his 4th year, Jalen Green was the number 2 pick back in 2021. Now Brooks for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound on the floor. Pacers got it. Up ahead. What a pass by Nembhard to Siakam. Games ago in Miami had a season-high 11. A number of games when Turner was out with the injury, and he averaged double figures. Now he's guarding Şengün. A 3 on the way, and it's popped in.
When you come to double league, you got somebody who can make shots.
They're only 26th of the 30 teams in the NBA in three-point percentage at 34, and Ty is long for the second time on a mid-range shot.
He's an athlete here. He is unbelievable.
Running tonight.
Well, one of the challenges the Pacers have had all season has been their ability to rebound, and I understand why Coach Carlisle is trying to ensure that, because once they rebound it, it's not an offensive rebound. They get out and run. So you got to be prepared to do it on both ends.
Offensive rebound Pacers. Halliburton goes inside and draws the foul on Şengün. Halliburton's first is good.
To go it alone.
And it's a 4-point Rockets lead at 13-9. Bryant battling Şengün. Şengün, who had 31 and 12 against the Pacers, Quinn, back in November.
When you watch him, I'm telling you, he's got a big, wide body. He doesn't get off the floor very much, but he understands positioning and how to use that body as Ty gets it very low. If you're not being scored against, you tend to score a lot better.
And Şengün is just 22 years old. Looking inside. Halliburton had Brooks covered up. Brooks jumps in the air. Thompson for 3.
That's not his forte. He's an athlete. That's that offensive rebound that we're just talking about.
Jabari Smith started this game with a 3-point field goal. Backs his way in against the smaller Nesmith and hit 22.
He's just starting to come into form. Because remember, Ben Carroll was the guy that came out and ended up number 1. Some thought Smith was going to be number 1.
Good stop and go by Nesmith, but it rolls off.
You can hear the bench say load, which means get back. Right idea.
17 and 13 on the road. Hard to believe they've lost 7 straight away from Houston. Şengün, short.
Doesn't do that well.
Yeah, he likes that restricted area, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's much more effective in the restricted area. Foot speed is not very good.
On that ankle because he can explode.
Yeah, well, yes, he can explode to take off. What you worry about, Chris, is whether you can catch yourself coming down. And he can do that now.
Şengün again, inside early to the bench with 2 fouls. And that size on Halliburton with Thompson.
Here's where it became a problem, even in Houston, Chris.
And they've got Tari Eason off the bench that is a good defender. He had 6 steals against the Pacers. Good read by him last night. 25 points, a career high. Is in also Tari Eason. Is Shepherd going down to the G League really gave him the confidence that he lacked? Hits another field.
He's on too. So the Pacers have to be aware because the middle is open.
Halliburton jumps it up. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Eason. Halliburton being very aggressive, has already taken 4 shots. Here's Eason bumping his way to the basket. Blocked by Nembhard, but it's tipped out to Brooks. And Brooks missed it.
That's another offensive rebound.
Shepherd.
No.
And
Now push.
Well, you've got a 4-on-2. Neesmith for 3. Rebounded by Toppin. Out to Halliburton for 3.
Get him back. Get him. 3-point look you can get is off an offensive rebound.
Second chance points for the Pacers, and Halliburton has 8 in the quarter. Green left it short, tipped. Neesmith ahead to Tyrese. Toppin for 3.
So you want to just keep coming at them at every opportunity.
Back-to-back threes by Halliburton and Toppin, and the Pacers have the lead. Ball loose. Toppin intended for Nembhard. It is thrown away. That was Shepherd that made the steal as Brooks goes inside and scores. Dylan Brooks, 8th year out of Oregon, has his first points, tied at 23. Halliburton, they leave him open. His 3 off the mark. And Brooks got the rebound. Tari Eason did not play last night. 3rd year out of LSU, coming off the bench today for the Rockets. And he fades and scores.
But the layup he missed was because he had no legs.
Bryant has hit a 3 inside McConnell.
Oh, ball movement, love it.
Reload by Neesmith.
That's all right. That's a good play. You could hear the fans ramping up with emotion, hoping that one, well, expecting that one to go down.
Neesmith was 6 of 11 against the Bulls. Şengün, so skilled and crafty with the ball, fades, left it short, top. Pacers look to tie or regain the lead.
Nice job.
And Bryant lays it in.
He's that hyped up and ready to play. And you just got reminded as he got to half court, Ty, you out.
Steven Adams is in for the first time. Did not play all last year. Came over in a trade from Memphis. Jabari Smith misses. And the rebound tip to Ben Shepherd, who's in for the first time. He came in for Halliburton. McConnell, Toppin, Bryant, Shepherd, Neesmith. No Benedict Mathurin for a 3rd straight game, out with a sprained leg.
Neesmith got healthy, and Mathurin is sitting down now, but when he was going, there was not much time to get Walker on the floor, so that's what all they were really trying to do. I think everybody knows that he's one of the best passers, and what he's got to get better at is impacting the game from the rebounding standpoint.
Thompson foul.
They said maybe we should ask Jarris if he wants to play. They gladly accepted. He starts saying, focusing on the things I can control. If I can't, I got to brush it to the side and continue to put my head down and work. Obviously, on the lack of playing time at this level, it's not easy, but it's part of the job.
And part of the job is coming off the bench, has 10. Sixers back in front, 28-27. Bryant with a pair of threes. Turner got in foul trouble, played just the first 3 minutes with 2 fouls. Eason trying to match, doesn't, one rebound.
See here's what you got. He gets an offensive foul.
There's many rebounds in that painted area anymore. They're somewhere outside, especially with as many 3-point shots that are taken. Here's Walker, spins. And now Jarris is going to fire it up and hit.
Under those circumstances, man, that was an awful pass. Man just caught this thing so easy. It was a joke. At his feet, coming hot. And he did a baseball scoop for it.
Eason is going to fire again, and this time hit. He got
These guys are not going to make a shot.
3 of 8. Houston from three-point range. Cutting is Shepard.
He traveled. Oh. They want that as a switch.
Green, Thompson catches. Smith. And a 3, no good. Rebounded by Shepard, inbounds. Smith turns and missed it. And we played the healthier teams this year. They missed just about 80 games. Pacers well over 100. They're well over the number that they missed last year. Pascal Siakam starts the second quarter.
Have to be able to make jump shots because they've gone into a zone.
And Siakam does.
And then making a shot, making a play, and then making a shot.
Boy, he can contort his body, Siakam, many different ways to
really
get a shot. Thompson at the rim. Then Thompson ties it. Cam Whitmore is in. He had 27 and 11 last night. And he and Shepard have not been in the rotation. In the rotation last night as a number of players in the first night of the back-to-back sat for Houston. Adams didn't play as well. Smith did. He's trailed by Walker. Eason on the baseline, gets inside, whips it out with 2 to shoot. Thompson. Offensive rebound, Adams. That's what he does.
Oh, he's strong off. He's just so strong and clever.
Now Bryant's going to go right back at him, but finds Walker on the perimeter.
He made the smart play. What a dime pass, left-handed. We talked about, I got to say his defense too, but offensively, consistent rebounding will be the thing that keeps him on the floor.
Siakam has all 6 of Indiana's points here to start the second quarter. Whitmore misses. Second year out of Villanova, 10 points per game. As Siakam hunting again. Now finds Bryant for a third 3. He's got to get back quick because Adams is back in post position. Bryant pawing at the ball.
He can't do anything with it. Unfortunately, missed it.
And that ball loose.
Thompson missed one at the rim.
Pacers have a 4 on 3. And Siakam likes this matchup. He'll fire against Adams, but miss.
He bailed him out. You got Adams. That's an attack. That's a rim attack.
And Smith.
Officials right now.
Well, it's impressive that you noticed it, sir. First of all, it may take a minute, but the important thing is to notice it because it allows for, I don't want to say malfeasance. Oh, nice hands there, but a little bit of a lost ball there by Green. Get it up to Siakam. But because you won't have the same alignment, and you may be able to get away with a couple things. They'll play the top and the bottom, if you will. They'll have one toward the half-court line and one toward the baseline. They normally have what they call a slot official that's right here by us. So a lot of the play in the paint, they're not going to be able to see.
Smith had 23 and 8 against the Pacers back in November. He had a 20-point game in this building last year as Turner misses the long 3, rebounded by McConnell. As we mentioned, there's one of those long rebounds out beyond the paint, and Siakam goes to work but can't get it. Reed Shepard, the former Kentucky Wildcat, he goes right down the floor, and it's block pick last June. Mom and Dad both played at the Terrific last night, 25 points. He missed both free throws, got the offensive rebound.
Got what he wants. He got what he wants. That's where, oh, what a dime pass there. That should be rhythm pass. You're just working out and you get a good rhythm on it, and those are more likely to go down.
Whitmore answers with a 3. Whitmore and Shepard last night had 52 points. And they're normally not in the rotation. Here's off the glass, Nesmith. This is the 4th Western Conference either playoff team or play-in team that the Pacers have faced since the All-Star break. Denver, Memphis, and the Clippers were here, and that's a foul. And Mavericks. And that free throw is...
Honestly, I don't have a problem with limiting to trade Doncic, but when you lose AD and then you lose Kyrie, Dallas fans, good luck.
That is like luck is not on your side.
Oh, not at all.
Great defense by Turner against Şengün. Halliburton, they leave him open. Hits the three.
They get up and down. They play at a high rate of speed, and they'll wear your legs out.
With no Van Vliet, Thompson starts at a guard. And now Brooks catch and shoot. No good. Rebound. Toppin.
Right guy to shoot it, not his strength to shoot three-point shots.
Eason has come back in. Shepherd went to the bench. Shepherd getting the backup minutes in place of Aaron Holiday, the former Pacer.
Hello.
Toppin for three.
How about the penetration?
And the Pacers have a double-figure lead. Şengün cut off with a left hand, a wild shot. But
it's
his fourth year out of Turkey. He was originally drafted by Oklahoma City. Toppin inside with a left hand, and in Chicago. Eason is the only reserve on the floor right now for the Rockets with their four starters.
Solid defense. You're already at 7 on the shot clock.
Now it's down to 4. Green. Eason hops inside, put it up and in. 11 points and 9 rebounds, 6 steals in Houston back earlier in the year. Nembhard cannot get it to go. They're making Nesmith. He's 0 for 3 from three-point range. Green, short. Turner the rebound. Now it's Nembhard with it.
You got Ty coming and when running.
Here's Nembhard for 3. It's short and bounces to Green.
You got good looks. I mean, that's what coach wants you to get. Good looks, get out in transition. You get your shot at the 3, take it.
Pacers 8 of 18 from three-point range, and 8 his first second quarter points. And that 11-point lead quickly down to 5 on a 6-0 Houston run. But you're right, the Pacers have had good looks.
Yeah, and Jalen Green's a big-time scorer.
Nesmith now has 6. Brooks is going to shoot again from that same spot. No good. Eason 6.
Much better recognition by the Pacers.
Şengün lobs it up, and the Pacers get it. It's knocked out by Tommy. And you're trying to establish yourself in the East, and that rolls off the mark. Currently, the Pacers in a two-way tie with Milwaukee for 4th. That's home court advantage in the first round, but Milwaukee has the tiebreaker. Green missed it, but a pair of 40-point games. You see what he's done in the last 6. Pacers win streak. It has been really all here at home. But Houston, a different team, trying to get to the playoffs after a 4-year absence, and that's off by Siakam. The Pacers have misfired on their last few from 3. Green. Guarded by Nembhard, scoots his way inside. He lost the ball. Goes to Oklahoma City.
Another 2-1-2 zone.
A deep 3 by Halliburton.
You get, I don't want to. It's not arrogance. It's just that strong feeling that you can make plays happen.
Şengün gets it in.
About 30, he may release it.
He's got 14 points. Trying to get open again, finds Turner. Turner drives in with a left hand, left it short. Şengün leads the break.
He got bodied by Şengün. He never got his body going to the basket.
And Brooks this time.
As impressive as his assists are, it's his lack of turnovers that you really have to admire, because high assist guys usually are high-risk passers. Ty's a high-risk passer that just does a good job completing it.
Well, Bryant is in, and he tossed it away. There's the turnover. Houston trying to make it pay. Thompson gets the ball. Şengün put it in. Good job taking care of the ball. Just their 5th turnover. But Houston has scored 9 off those, and now it's just a 2-point lead.
Yeah, but you noticed before, I think they had 16 steals in that game in Houston. Heads up again, Halliburton finds Siakam, even in the back of the zone.
Siakam has 10 of his 12 in this quarter. Thompson cut off and missed it. Rebound by Bryant. Halliburton 14.6 first half assists. Trailed by Thompson, gets to the rim, lays it in. He was quiet in November in Houston with just 4 points.
Whoa.
In and out, no good.
Thank goodness he missed it, because he had a shot right at the rim. That's Dylan Brooks.
Pacers can go 2 for 1 here, and they will with Halliburton.
Yeah, back.
A 19-point first half for Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers will get the ball back. Şengün. And he missed it last year. And you can see why he is a first-time.
You got to remember, you only have 2 officials. They're hand wrestling, and the officials are probably not going to be able to see that. Yeah, I was going to say.
Seconds. Jabari Smith is defending. Halliburton is going to raise up. A 20-point, a 10-point first-half lead. Smith, Brooks launches, no good, and the Pacers have a 10-point